Hello everybody, I just want to do a quick update before we get into the videos. Two things to talk about here. One is we have finally passed the 33% point. Yay! That's kind of a landmark that I was looking forward to hitting. We are actually at 35% now. Woohoo! I am so excited. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is to celebrate that we have hit the 33% point. Anybody who has donated any amount of money towards my Reiki Apprenticeship Program, even if you were only able to donate $1, I don't care how much you donated. Anybody who has donated up to today, which is October the 11th, then if you contact me, let me know, remind me that you donated, and ask for 33% off on a psychic reading. I will be happy to give you a psychic reading for 33% off of my usual prices as a way of celebrating that we've made it to 33%. And this is strictly for the people who have donated to my Reiki apprenticeship. So it's a special just for those of you who have given. And it's a way of saying thank you and woohoo, hooray, here we are, we've gotten this far. So that's the update. Now on to the forecasts. Hello there, Virgo. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of October 17th through the 23rd. What we have coming up for your week, starting with Monday, we do have the Four of Swords showing up in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse is just telling me that there is something that's happening Monday in a different location than usual for most of you. So if you normally work from home, you may be going into the office or vice versa. You could be taking your child to a different daycare. You could be doing recreation in a different place or eating your dinner in a different place, but something geographically different coming up for most of you. Now, the other way that this card comes into play, Virgos, and I do feel like for maybe 15 to 20% of you it's showing up in this way, is that you're having a seriously huge change in perspective about something in your life. So you're just changing the way that you look at something in your life, and you're changing your perspective on it in such a dramatic way that it's a little bit shocking to you that you could even be thinking about this thing in this new way. If somebody would have told you this a week ago, you would have been like, you're crazy, forget it, no. And now all of a sudden, here you are. Okay, so let's look at Tuesday. Here what we have coming up is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords showing up on Tuesday is just telling me that you are interacting with somebody, Virgo, who is not a baloney teller. Not a baloney teller. So she is going to be really digging through into the truth. I think she sees the truth around her very easily. For some of you, this is actually going to be a therapist, and she's going to be somebody. She doesn't have to be a she could be a he, but I'm going to say she because she shows up as a queen, but this could be a male just as easily. For most of you, it'll be female, though. And this person, for some of you, I feel like she's a therapist, and she just cuts right through the BS. Even if you're kidding yourself, and you're being as honest with her as you are with yourself, she knows what's up. And I think she's going to be calling you on it. For others of you, this is just somebody who just naturally knows. She's been through a lot. The Queen of Swords is probably the woman who has been through the most trauma, the most trouble. And the thing about her is she's highly intelligent, and so she's been able to take those experiences and learn from them and figure things out from them. And so she's learned people's patterns. She's learned how to spot untruth from 3 miles away. I mean, she just sees it coming. And so this is going to be somebody who really is cutting through the baloney. I think that for some of you, like I said, for some of you, we're talking about a therapist. For others of you, we're just talking about maybe even a friend, but somebody who is giving you advice. I feel like you may even come to them for advice, and she's going to be pointing out things to you that you might not have considered before. You may have had some red flags fall right in front of you without you even seeing those red flags. And she's going to be pulling those and kind of picking them up off the floor and going, hey, have you looked at this? Have you thought about this? Doesn't this kind of make you go, That type of thing. Okay? So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, what we have coming up here is the Three of Swords. I am hearing that there's some kind of confrontation involved in this Three of Swords for you, Virgos. So there's going to be somebody that you are confronting, and it may be as a result of this advice of the Queen of Swords that, she's telling you, hey, have you thought about this other stuff, because you kind of haven't been paying attention to these signs here. And so I feel like you're going to be confronting somebody because now you're seeing those signs. And as you're confronting that person, I feel like they are going to be trying to do this intricate dance and tell you these intricate things and weaving this layered and many colored pattern of story for you so that you just believe everything the way that they want you to believe it. The only problem is you're going to see right through it. I'm not sure that you're actually going to say to them, hey, stop lying. But I know that you're going to see right through it. And whether you actually say to them, I know you're lying, during the confrontation that you have with them, or whether you just kind of go, okay, that makes sense. Inside, you know the deal. And so this is bringing up some kind of heartbreak. All right, so on Thursday, what we have coming up here is the Nine of Coins in reverse. Now, the Nine of Coins in reverse kind of talks about somebody who is independent and on their own and doesn't want to be. So this may be that you've decided because of the confrontation the day before, hey, you know what, I really can't keep associating with this person. But at the same time, you're not really over associating with that person. You just know that it's best for you and you're kind of pushing yourself to maintain that. This card really kind of talks about being lonely and wishing that things could be different. And it's also a very active card. So you're going to be taking some action to change things. And I feel like you may be bringing new people into your life, or you may be surrounding yourself with people that you feel like are supportive to you to kind of help alleviate some of that loneliness. All right, so let's look at Friday. Four of Clubs showing up. Four of Clubs is, for some of you who have been separated, this is a reunited card. So this is saying that maybe after the confrontation, maybe the separation from this other person, whether they're a friend or a lover or whether they're a family member, whatever it was, it's temporary because already, look, on Friday you guys are back together. Now, for others of you, this is not necessarily even about the same situation. For others of you, this is going to be about, someone coming home from vacation or from a military tour or coming home from school. But this is some kind of reuniting. And this can be even like a family get-together for a birthday or a first communion or something like that as well. Somebody coming into the nest. Either way, enjoyable. For a lot of you, it does feel very emotionally charged, though, like it does have to do with this confrontation. So you've kind of got this theme of this whole thing all week, of ever since you first start talking to the Queen of Swords and she's like making you think about things. Everything so far seems to be, for a lot of you, kind of around that situation. All right, so let's look at the weekend. Saturday, what we have is we have the Two of Coins. And the Two of Coins tells me that you're trying to keep everything balanced on Saturday. For a lot of you, I feel like this is your budget. You're trying not to overspend, but there are some things that you would like to do. And so just trying to keep everything balanced. And I think that you actually do that, but you do that because you're really making an effort to keep everything balanced. Now, Sunday, you have the Seven of Cups showing up. And that just tells me that on Sunday you have a lot of options. You have a lot of different things that you could be doing. I feel like you have different people in your world who are wanting you to spend time with them. And I feel like you also have some things that you personally would like to do that maybe don't involve other people. And so you're going to be having to make choices about what's the most important to you. Excuse me. And follow those choices. Okay, so Virgos, that is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I'll see some of you here during the week for Reiki and some of you here during the week for readings. Everyone else, I'll see you back here the next week. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be um, able to do Reiki for themselves. And I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program. But the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. Um, what I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. um, but if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small. So there's the corrected version of that. And actually, I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house or we would not have to meet in person. Just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there. And I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. And I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.